All right, it is time to start learning about how to find the volume of different solids that we've been talking about during this unit. So for this video, we're going to look at the formulas for prisms and for cylinders. So just to review, the volume of a solid is just the space that the solid occupies. So it's a three-dimensional measurement of how much space something takes up. And our formula for the volume of a prism is just base times height, where B is the area of the base and H is the height of the prism. So all we gotta do is figure out the area of the base, multiply it times the height, and we've got our volume of a prism. So for this particular prism, we have a rectangular base that's 2 by 3 and a height of 6. So if we've got our formula, our base would just be the area of that rectangle, which would be 2 times 3, and the height is 6. So we multiply those things together and we get 36 centimeters cubed. So in this case, this is a rectangular prism. All we had to do is multiply 2 times 3 times 6. It's not always going to be that simple, but for a rectangular prism, it is just those three values multiplied together. All right, let's look at another one. This one would be a triangular prism. So in this case, our base is a triangle. So we need to think about what the area of that base is. And then our height is going to end up being 7. So again, here's our formula. Our height's 7. Next, we need to calculate the base, which is 1/2 3 times 4, because that's the formula for the area of a triangle. 1/2 base times height of that triangle. We get 6 centimeters squared. And so to find the volume of the prism, we multiply those two values together, 6 times 7, and get 42 centimeters cubed. All right, so what about a cylinder? Well, a cylinder actually has the same formula. It looks a little different, but it's also the area of the base times the height. Pi r squared is the area of a circle, which is the base of a cylinder. So it's really just base times height again, but we can write that as pi r squared times height, because pi r squared gives us the area of the base, r is the radius, h is the height. All right, so for this cylinder, we've got a base with radius 3 and a height of 8. So we just plug that stuff into our formula. 3 squared is 9 times 8 is 72. So we get 72 pi centimeters cubed, which is approximately 226.19. And if we look at this cylinder, here we have a diameter of 4 and a height of 7. So let's think about what our radius would be. It would just be 2 because it's half of the diameter. And so we plug this stuff into our formula. We get 28 pi centimeters cubed as our answer, which is approximately 87.96 centimeters cubed.